Okay, if you have made it this far and you've watched parts 1 to 100, I commend you for your consistency. I commend you for all the details that you've paid attention to. I put them there for a reason. I have decided that moving forward, if anyone comments anything that doesn't really make sense, especially if I've addressed it in one of these 100 parts of the series, I'm just going to redirect them back to just go watch the series. I covered everything. There should be nothing left to question. Not only did I cover it, but I came with all my receipts. And in closing, we will be trashing the remainder of the things that are in my house that do belong to Asmodeus. These were things that I didn't intentionally keep. These were things that I found over time. Initially, when the breakup, if you want to call it that, when that took place, I did what he told me to do. He said throw all my clothes away, and I was just like, say less. But then as the weeks and months began, going by, I realized while doing laundry that there was a lot of stuff that was still here, and I would just periodically throw it away. When I began this series, I was digging like, what do I have left in this house? And it's not much. He did ask me to throw away his belongings. It was quite a bit of stuff, but I will show you guys what the hell was left. Some of it was intentionally given to me during the course of our relationship, and then some of it was just his stuff that was just here that he left behind. It's better that I know, because now I know how to protect myself and protect my son. And I'm not going back on what I said. If I deem you unfucking fit to be human, you're never having access to my child. Ever. You guys can say whatever you want to say. I don't give a shit. They're my kids, and I can do what I want. These aren't Pikachus. This isn't baby newborn. These are human beings. If I don't think or want you with my child, you will not exist. And I don't do that for petty reasons. I'm not the jealous baby mom. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Furthermore, I want the fathers of my children, the surviving fathers of my children, because you guys know Jaden's, his father's passed. But I want them to go be the best that they can be. I want you to go find happiness, but I mean real, genuine happiness. Peace. I want that for you. I want you to find a love so great that you're deserving of it. And I want you to be happy. I want you to be financially stable. I want you to find yourself. I want you to go on and be all that you can be, because it will benefit me in the long run. Your financial stability is very important to me, because then I don't have to sit up here and worry about child support chasing you all over the country. You being consistent is very important to me, because I know that you'll be healthier, you'll be happier, you will be more of an asset to all the relationships in your life and all of your children. This is me finalizing the series, but as I said before, I am going to add content appropriate to the series with the series. So you'll see the intro, the outro, and it will be applied to the actual series, as well as uploaded to my YouTube playlist where the entire series beginning to end can be found. Now that you guys know everything from multiple interviews from my family, from associates, from my babysitter, and what I went through, I want to touch base on the things that I observed that I have now really analyzed. It's very, very messy. As I said before, I'm dead serious when I say that he is a textbook covert narcissist. He definitely needs psychological help. He definitely needs a life coach. He needs it now. He needed it before. And hopefully he gets it, because his life is going to continue to spiral. As empathetic as I am, I'm not going to fight with that man with patience and kindness and a listening ear. He has, including myself now, he has 7 different baby moms and a total of 8 children that we know of. Now, with the knowledge that I have, I still feel victimized, but I do understand that what he did a lot of it wasn't personal. That's who he is. He has the behavior of a wild animal. Animals will do what's in their nature. The only time animals act out and do things that we consider to be heinous is usually when they have rabies or something, you know what I mean? And I don't just mean that because, like, we're all mammals. I'm dead serious. Like, he does what he does because there's something wrong with him. I'm not going to treat his diagnosis, his underlying disease, his pre-existing psychological trauma and issues that he has not addressed. I'm not going to fight that with the same tools that I would use for someone who knows that they are actively unwell and they are seeking help. But I've come to know that the greater majority of everything that Asmodeus put that ex-girlfriend through and that she endured or that she tolerated, her response to majority of that was either she was just too numb, too broken, too drained to address it in a healthier way, or she pitied him. Everything that I did for Asmodeus was because I did pity him. He's going through this, he's going through that, he's a single father, I don't really want to see him struggle. I don't want to see him go without. I do care about his future. I do care about the fact that he's getting further educated. He's trying to build something for himself. I thought with that mindset. And so has the ex-girlfriend. Based on their history, based on what he's put her through, I've seen what happens when you just use niceness and kindness and patience with that man. I will do no such thing. He got whatever the fuck it was that I was capable of giving in the months leading up till now. That shit's gone. That well is dry. It's never coming back. You'll be on your deathbed and I will not take you off child support, honey. I will never negotiate. I will never ever sit here and ask for less than what my son is deserving of. And he's deserving of your fucking best. And I'm sorry if no one else ever made you do that, but I will. You will be entering 2025 in debt. And if I'm not mistaken, because I did do my research, that law dealing at the conception date of a baby is in effect. So you get to get billed from February of this year for child support. I don't care. It sounds personal. None of that matters at all. And if I feel as though the income is faulty for whatever reason, because I don't know if this man has actually filed his taxes in the last 2 years, but if I feel like it's questionable for any reason, it don't cost more than $25 to sit up here and send in with an application to see you in court again to readdress the weekly obligation. I got $25 and I do have the next 18 years, so it's safe to say that I've got time. That's what you do when you give a shit about your kids. This is not coming from a place of, oh my God, you're just so bitter and you're so hurt. You know what? I can't say that shit to the daycare center. You're just so bitter and so hurt that you would charge me for childcare? You can argue with them. I'm not.